This week, I'm going to talk about emergency medical kits and first aid supplies. We have thoughtfully put together a variety of different medical kits to assure that you and your family won't be reliant on an overtaxed or incapacitated healthcare system or suffer as the result of limited medication availability in the time of a crisis. In thinking about building an emergency or disaster medical kit, your first priority should be to consider any medications or treatments that you or your family require on a regular basis. You want to have at least a 2-week supply of these medications set aside, and ideally a month's worth. Most insurance companies will allow for you to do what we call refill in advance, or a vacation refill of your prescription medications if you or your pharmacist call and tell them that you'll be traveling or away and unable to refill at your normal time. This allows you to get a month's supply of your various medications in advance to include with your disaster preparedness supplies. The last thing you want to do in the midst of a disaster is to be looking for an urgent care or emergency room or a pharmacy that's open and stocked. And that's where the various wellness company kits come in. We offer a number of different kits with some variation in the medications included in each of them. I'm not going to walk through each and every one of them, but they all contain multiple prescription medications intended to address a broad range of medical problems. Medications that are prescribed and labeled for you. They include antiviral medications, ivermectin, antibiotics like generic Z-Pak and amoxicillin, antifungal medications for nausea and diarrhea, eardrops, steroids, and topical medications to treat and prevent wound infections. The Contagion Kit contains a nebulizer for inhaled steroids. This is critically important for many of the respiratory infections that we've seen and been warned about recently. You can go to our website at twc.health to see and compare the complete content list for each of the kits, but they all provide critical medications that would save you and your family from being at the mercy of the healthcare system during a disaster. Once you've assembled your supply of routine medications and determined which of the emergency kits are right for you, I think it makes sense to store them in your go bag. That way, you'll know where they are and you won't risk forgetting to grab them should you need to evacuate urgently. Next week, I'll be talking about emergency gear, the items you would want to include in a go bag or a bug out bag in case you need to evacuate. Until then, stay alert, get prepared, and keep safe.